Welcome to CathyDSlaught's SRC4u Zoom call for September 23rd, 2021. We're here on Cathy's website, CathyDSlaght.com. We'll scroll down and we're going to look for this Zoom graphic right here. We're going to click where it says click here, and this is going to take us over to the Zoom platform where we will join the meeting that is in progress. One moment, please.
On all day, no offense, but if somebody calls on the phone while we're chatting, I do this, and for everybody, not just the group. And because this, I think we do need to do some clearing. And the idea here,
72792.
And so let's so you see, we're really looking for some extra clearing. Let's do 5 minutes. But then you also could do this. You could just look at the code. And just see what the benefit of chanting a little bit. We're talking just a little bit. 2 or 3 times. Yeah, it doesn't look like that's as significant. So anyway, we can go back and forth with that.
What do you mean 2 or 3 times?
You know, in other words, you don't have to, so many people are already overwhelmed with what they have to do every day. Just say the code a couple, 3 times to yourself. You don't have to go into, this is my belief anyway, a deep trance and book an hour out of your schedule. It seems to be very effective while you're walking or while you're driving because you automatically, they say, go into alpha. So you can just take a code that seems to be a high priority and just go ahead and repeat it a few times.
I have a question, Cathy.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, did I interrupt?
No, not at all.
Okay, so my question is if you're having a detox response from an energetic, whatever you're looking at the time, if you put in the energetic signatures for things like bentonite clay, living clay, zeolite, or activated charcoal, do you think it would help? Or
I sure do. Yeah, but I think you might, I mean, again, I'm still testing all this myself, but I think you may have to hammer it. And I think it would. Well, I know I've done some of that hammering with the sustenance balancer on other issues and had tremendous results. Again, we're just clearing stress. This is not to say you don't go to the doctor and do all that stuff also. But I would say that yes.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Instead of just chanting it, what if, because again, it's putting the emotion and the visualization into it, that, you know, once or twice a day, you just feel it. You put the emotion into it and you do the visualization, even if it's just for a split second, and then you chant it.
I think so. I think what we're going to see is just that it all comes together. We kind of weave it all, you know, like just to do the SRC, maybe while you're doing other things, it's not as powerful, but to do it with some visualization and then, you know, repeat that visualization. Oops, didn't mean to do that. This is interesting. I put in here stress related to throat chakra, and actually look, it comes up as a good thing, which brings up, does it take stress to wake us up? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Could the stress be a positive? Because then it gets our attention. I don't know, but that's my belief.
I think
they say that all of this, anything that happens to us, is a positive because if we'll learn, it's an opportunity to learn. We've got stress with the skeletal system,
Like a cosmic whack on the head.
What's that?
A cosmic whack on the head, what I call it.
That's right. That's enough. That's enough. Stop it. The people are walking up and down, and he doesn't. That's not enough.
Ronald, did you ever try to pendle with the codes yet? Ronald, did you try to pendle with the codes yet?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, not yet. I'll do it today.
Yeah, I think that's another powerful approach. This sweat glands comes up a lot. It's worth being aware. It's funny, I read one book that said your sweat glands, that's releasing is fungus. So, if so, a good reason to sweat. Acting out, interesting. Let's see if we have anything in here. Let's just go ahead and do we don't do enough probably of the Reiki. Let's look at acting out. $30. Okay, so we have finished. What we're doing is just shielding from all energetic interference. It seems to me this is something that could be done on a regular basis. Just do 3. And you might want to, for example, check out with your cell phone if you need to do something in reference to that to protect yourself. That may be one of the biggest sources of interference. Nervous, eagerness, obstruction. Words to ponder. Hallmark card. As you grow older, Mom, I think of all the gifts you've given me, like the need for therapy. Where do these things come from? That's so funny. Anyway, we see, and of course, we've got, it looks like a theme here is blockages. And it may be just blockages to this wonderful field of information that surrounds us. Let's go in here and start with the soul imaging. And we can probably put that blockages information in a variety of these. This is another thing. Let me get to it first. I don't mean to. So again, a little stress in reference to the subtle bodies, and we can always, when we see that, go in and just do a flower essence cocktail. Let's just put auto. Panic and hysteria, sleepless. Talking about fungal here. Rebelliousness, personal, okay. Personal autonomy, male, paternal fathering, interesting. Confusion, turmoil, void of spiritual initiation. Self-criticism. We did clear that masks and defense mechanism thing with the yes therapy yesterday. Much of this we may find as we go through this Dr. Amen work is caused by all the toxicity in our environment. So we're taking 30 minutes with 14 repeats.
Cathy?
Yeah.
It's me again.
Yeah.
I just wanted to share since you're talking about toxins, of course, mold is a big, big issue, but I know many people that just haven't gotten well and didn't know that they were exposed to mold. There's a documentary called Moldy Movie.
Oh, okay.
moldymovie.com, and it was done by David Asprey. It's very insightful as to the mycotoxins that create a lot.
Thank you.
Mold's a big problem.
You know,
Yeah.
it might be a good idea, anybody can afford it, to get those duct busters to come out and sanitize your AC vents. I know my house went through a period where it smelled like a dirty tennis shoe a few years ago. It went away, but I think somehow mold got in the condensation situation, you know, in the AC.
And what I understand is they're actually doing that with essential oils. We have an outfit here in St. Pete. They use thyme essential oil and go in and put that through the vents.
Wow.
But thieves also, there's some good information online about thieves oil. Some of the companies that specialize, they go into the houses where the skull and crossbones is on the door, and they are clearing with thieves oil. I've probably mentioned that before. And they found that when they would go in, and I'm just going to go ahead and douse this sodium bicarbonate in, because they say it clears fungus, but let's see also if we want to have that through any other means. But yeah, they said with the regular work they do, the mold starts to come back, but when they do thieves oil, it just continues to leave.
How do they do thieves oil?
I have no idea. Yeah, I think there is information online, but it's your professionals. You know, I guess we probably have instructions also, but they had phenomenal results.
Wow, I think they use ultraviolet light, but I'll look into that. Thanks.
Yeah.
There's a product called Home Biotic that actually eats mold.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Safe for pets, safe for people, and I just ordered it myself.
What is the name of it?
Home Biotic.
If you use NMS, now I don't know if it's in this new book, but in the old book, if you do a very large, or like 10 drops and 10 drops.
Are you there?
She broke up.
Yeah. Well,
whoever said that,
Can you hear me?
Homebiotic.
Yeah, Home Biotic, yes.
Yeah, can you spell that?
Yes, Home, Home, Biotic, Biotic, like in probiotic, but Home Biotic.
Yeah, that's what is it exactly? And by the way, I want to show you real quickly that we have a 95% benefit of getting the energy of the sodium bicarbonate through the sustenance balancer, but I'm going to do it once just for all that stuff. Go ahead.
So it's a probiotic for your home. So it actually was developed to actually ingest and eat mycotoxins, which are the real dangerous part of mold that are set off into your house. I think it also removes the actual mold. It's worth looking into. This is
Yes, it is.
relatively new to me, but I definitely am going to use it. I'm like the canary in the cave with mold. The minute I walk into a place, I feel sick if there's mold.
Wow.
Hyperreactive.
So what do you use for mold mostly? I'm sorry, I don't know who was talking about the being hypersensitive to mold, but what do you use to keep yourself well?
Oh gosh, a plethora of things. I have multiple chemical sensitivities, so I use a lot of different things, but mainly living clay. I absolutely swear by it. Zeolite, activated charcoal if I need to, and I do work with oils also, and I'm a energy healer for 20 years with multiple devices. So it is something that I have to pay attention to. In fact, I have a chiropractor that I go to right now that when I walk in, I can smell something, and I told him, and I don't smell it anymore. I don't know what he did. The remediation is important because, you know, if you just pour Clorox on it, it doesn't kill the colonies. Right. Yeah, and it looks better, but it doesn't kill the colonies or the mycotoxins. So, yeah.
And who was saying a while ago when I lost the audio, but about MMS 10 drops and do what with it for mold?
We may have lost Mary. I don't know.
Was that Mary? I'm
yeah.
So I can't tell who's speaking. But
yeah, we all lost her, and maybe she'll be back.
Okay.
By the way, when you see our different bodies to be aligned this time. So again, and that's even, you know, we're realizing more and more what we ingest is so important, and, you know, the detoxification, et cetera, is so important.
This is interesting, but Dr. Kersey prescribed some biotheric energy discs for me.
And detoxification is huge.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Take a MMS with 10 drops. Now, I use the kind that you mix. 10 drops of each, put it in a glass jar, put it in the vicinity of the mold, like if it's in a corner, put it in that corner, or if it's a closet, put it in that closet, and just leave it there, close it up so that the gas has a container, and that will kill. It'll just, like black will just disappear.
Wow.
Even if it's an AC system, it will?
Yeah.
Well, because Dr. Kersey prescribed a myco, one of the biotheric discs is myco whatever, and that sounds like it's related to mold, so I'm thinking that it's in my AC system. Wow.
Can you write that up, Mary, and send that, and then we can all be able to read it?
Yeah, it's in one of the original documents that I got with MMS. So
okay.
I'll try
don't knock yourself out too much, but if you have it, that would be helpful. And I know that book that went out, he's talking about a protocol.
Now, it might be in the movie, too. If that's still available. I think, well, I crashed that computer, so I will try.
Okay.
So where is everybody getting their MMS?
Water Pure World is the one Dr. Kersey recommended. There's another place in Florida, somebody told me there was, I don't know if one of you all or what, I don't have that yet.
It's Genesis 2 Church.
That's Genesis 2 Church? Okay.
Yeah, I think Genesis is where I got mine, but it's been a long time.
I don't know if they're still working. I think they got shut down. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yep.
Yeah, I think there's potential with this MMS to even work with some of the stress, some of the negative stress from the vaccine. In our etheric field, of course.
I have a website for MMS. Do you want me to give it?
Oh, yes. Hold
So
on.
this is for the church in Florida. It's G like in George, the number 2, sacraments.org.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Interesting, we've been asking, we asked so far the low number for transmute and remove, but then lower is the weather conditions, which I've noticed has been coming up. So let's do that for now. Yeah. Let's see also, and you can go in and charge these cocktails.
We might want to use that weather command. There's another supposedly big hurricane brewing.
Whoa, okay, maybe that's why it's been coming up for people.
Yeah, maybe so.
And then we do, you see that 79% there, we do have a benefit of having that charged into our field as well. We can go here to load a charge. And we're going to go here to the, where are we? There we are. SRC data, premium 3, which is where that charge is. And I don't know why some of those are in so much. And if they are, let's just see. And I know this is where the pendulum really helps too with clearing some of that stress. And I think you all have all these commands, right? I think so. And Kevin, yesterday I had a bunch of Bible verses that I didn't realize I hadn't shared, so he has that now if anyone has time to check with him, and if he has time. Three might work. Let's see if there's anything higher than 76. No, 5 minutes. There's the Qi startup session. I'll take it. Okay, we're close there, but maybe that person has backed off the popcorn. Microwave popcorn. Yeah, so a little bit stressed there, but goes up to the 101. And you could probably add that as a cocktail for the brain, although we want the heart involved. The general options. Personal options. That's interesting that we have been asking for the personal options quite a bit lately. Let's see where we are today. Yeah, look at that 95. So let's see what's involved. Vitamins is a 158. Looks like that's what this is involved with. And we're good here. Might be fun to see if we want an angel scan. Nope. So it looks like we've taken care of it for today. And go into a little bit more of this mental health as it's related to toxicity with Dr. Amon's work. I've got some friends raving about his work. And we want to preserve our theme to start out that way. We're just going to add one. Well, I don't have it in here yet. Never mind. I'll do that later. We're going to add 1 sodium bicarbonate code to all that stuff in reference to fungus. And since we've got muscle regions as the theme we want to preserve, let's put that let's do this one quickly. As soon as I click off, it'll pop up, and I don't want to wait to get it started. But we're taking a lot of clearing today with this. Okay, I'm going to start with blockages. And for the pathogen panel, let's go ahead and put muscles as well. And this might not be I'm going to see if we have anything in the supercharger for thymus, but might not be a bad day to do that thymus tap. They say we should do it very gently, 10 minutes a day. Just 6 minutes. Nothing in here. Let's look at immunity. No, isn't that funny? Don't have it. So here's another. Just do it right now. I could pull out that mastery scan. That's just might be just as quick to check this way. Okay, not 24 hours. Let's see, we're not wanting long on this. Okay, 2 hours. Let's go ahead and save that as well. We're going to work with the mediator. Maybe we'll look into that a little bit more tomorrow. Although, do y'all see anything in particular in today's scan you would like to mediate? That's the other thing. I do have the group in because it comes up so often in the scheduler, lung meridian, stress related to the lung meridians. So it looks like I'm ready for new. We'll just do auto from this point. It looks like that's it for today.
That was good. Thank you.
Thank you. I won't send anything out today because we have not too much, but I'll add. But y'all did get, I hope, go back to it, this information here, Water Pure World, this website right here in reference to the MMS. I think there's great potential there. You know, if we have the...
I think Sacraments is RA, SACRA, right? You got SACRE? It'll make a difference if they try to find it?
Yeah, yeah.
I think I'm right.
Okay, you probably are, yes. There we go, okay. Yeah, I need to do my spelling. But anyway, that's it for today, and let's see what it brings us tomorrow. Thanks a lot, you guys.
All right, thank you. Cathy, wonderful. Bye-bye.
This concludes the SRC4u Zoom call for September 23rd, 2021. Thank you for attending. We look forward to seeing you again. Till then, take care and be well. The most popular essential oil blend for mold. Thieves is a blend of oils such as cinnamon, essential oils, eucalyptus, cloves, lemon, and rosemary, essential oils. By combining the antifungal properties of these oils, you have a high success rate of killing mold and mildew. Well, that's nice to know. And I did the search thieves oil cleaning mold. Homebiotics. Oh, Dave Asprey. Dave Asprey. I don't know if they're the same. Don't know. But I did the search on homebiotics and a bunch of stuff came up. Living clay. Detox living clay. All natural bentonite. Calcium clay for internal and external. Living clay, detox clay powder. Looks like living clay is bentonite clay. It's maybe the brand name, I guess. I'm going to click over here. Okay, yeah. It's bentonite clay. Living clay is the brand name. Zeolite. And this is what came up for zeolite. I won't get into the research on this, but this was mentioned in the group. "10 drops MMS in glass jar kills mold." And I guess she said to place it in the area and the gas off of the MMS will kill, I don't know. Chlorine dioxide for household juices. Oh, wait, I saw something. Jim from yesterday, Jim Humble. Oh, this is they talked about the Genesis too. Oh, this seems to be a good read. Okay. Let's see what this website is. This website is this right here. earthclinic.com/supplements/MMS.html. And this came up when I used a search terminology. Oh, I didn't. I put in 10 drops MMS in glass jar kills mold. And I just put it there as a note thinking maybe something would come up. MMS, I was looking for a PDF on MMS, but it seems like going back to that one link. I'll have to go back to that one link and check it out. Water Pure World. I have no idea what this is. Water Pure World. Oh, here it is. Baking soda. Let's see. This looks like to be a store of some sort. Okay, well, Healthy Way, waterpureworld.com brings us over here to this website, Healthy Way Inc. Genesis Church MMS. don't know. I typed in the Genesis Church MMS, and that's what came up. This one, what did I put in? Oh, Genesis2chile.cl/MMS/providers.html, and that's what came up. They were talking about the Genesis Church, and it looks like they're all over the world. Because she told us to type in g2sacraments.org, but the computer came back as that was a harmful website. Oh, yeah, nothing came up. So, and when I clicked here, it says your connection is not private. And I'm not going to risk having my computer taken down. Oh, wait. Genesis Church, and there's that word again, Gen Humble. Huh, I don't know. Looks like they were sent a warning letter. Huh, interesting. I put in g2sacraments.org, and all this information came up. And that's all I got. Y'all take care.